Hello everybody and welcome back to Penumbra Black Plague. Here we are with part 9, I believe. Part 9? Part 9. No wait, part 10? Either way, you guys know because it's on the fucking title of the video. Anyway, so last part, we got our cure, and apparently Clarence got his own body. Oh wait, if I had to guess, it would be the one that had like the autopsy on it. Be one, there can be us all. Did they kill Clarence?
At the end, this one was more human than he would have believed. Mankind, for his actions, I am sorry. For his next misconduct, I am sorry. Do not hate me.
Okay, this might be tacked on to the end of the last part, maybe, depending on how long this is. Because I didn't register that we are essentially almost done with this goddamn game. Where the fuck are we? Is this some kind of dream? Oh, if
Do not be alarmed. This space is in your mind, mankind. If you know yourself, you have nothing to fear. I, on the other hand, stand to lose everything.
One came before mankind. Howard. He was not strong. Mankind as a whole is stronger even than I.
But alone mankind is weak.
Nonetheless, I do not underestimate mankind. I submit to you. However, I must, against my own desire, tempt your anger further. Mankind is not united as I am. Such a seething mass of individuals. Little wonder you all pull in different directions. All of me pulls in one direction. And for that reason alone have I bested those that disturbed me. I would test your reactions, mankind. I would test which direction you pull. And then you shall have your answers, and, if need be, your revenge.
what's going on? I'm not gonna lie, I was half paying attention, half getting bored out of my fucking mind because nothing was happening. So this thing has been around before mankind, and it apparently wants to submit to us, but it also wants to help us unite, because we are a mass of insane people. So, again, honestly, I was half listening. Half of what they said when past me. Okay, I feel like shit's just happening now, like, randomly. So, they killed Clarence.
Mankind's wrath in destroying you. I am more charitable than
Where the fuck are we? Are we on the moon? The fuck? No, we have clouds. Never mind. That's a stupid thing to say. There's the sun. I'm not approaching this correctly. This is some kind of test, and the most obvious is probably not the right one. Okay, so we take the bar, and can we do this? Christ, what am I thinking? Wait, what's this?
Hey! Hey, through here! Pass me that pipe, man. I can get us out.
I'm not
Come
gonna
on,
lie,
we
pass
haven't
me
got
that pipe.
much
I thought it sounded like drugs. I'm not gonna lie. Hey man, pass me that pipe.
Okay, stay there. I'll be back.
So I assume it's trying to teach a lesson about teamwork and shit.
I owe you, friend. Good luck.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, this ancient creature is trying to teach us a lesson about working together.
I act as one, though I am many. Thank you, mankind.
Okay, yeah, so one of my the theory about symbiosis and how it being like mutual and beneficial to both. Although I'm curious why this thing wants to submit to us and why it doesn't see us as like being a lower being. Of course, I'm trying to get into the mind of a fucking like alien creature at this point. I didn't pull the switch because I want to look ahead. What's the point of all this? Is it... The last test was trying to teach teamwork. So is this trying to teach impulse control? Because there were a bunch of switches and I didn't know what said switches do. Or is this trying to test our ability to be stealthy? Hi. Wait, you don't mind me. Why don't you mind me? Okay. Interesting. So the door seems fragile, but I don't think you can break it by yourself. What is going on here? Is he gonna break it for us? What is this teaching us? Because it seems to be like an entirety of test from this hive mind trying to teach us, mankind, a lesson.
Death is a necessary part of life, but not all deaths are necessary. End mankind.
What is going on here? Also, for those who don't know, Penumbra, what a strange feeling. I feel so present, so aware. I feel as if part of something bigger, connected to everything and everyone. So, for those who don't know, I'm going to actually stop right here and say this. Penumbra was supposed to be a trilogy, and in the end it is, because you have Penumbra Overture, Penumbra Black Plague, which we're currently playing, and then Penumbra Requiem. But I think, technically, the story can stop at this game, but they decided to add Requiem, I believe, as an add-on. I don't know, which means I would expect this to be an entire thing in itself. It's so strange, it feels like part of me died. Okay. What is the point of all this? Oop, actually, let's not do that yet. Let's actually continue to go forward. Now that I think about it. Trap also seems to be broken now, so it should be possible for me to get past. I better be up for the task ahead. Guy didn't even risk his life in vain. Okay. Okay, so that's actually, that was the X that corresponded to the pressure plate. Wait, was it? Wait, hold on, where's X? Okay, that I would assume would shut this door and I would have no way to get out, unless taking it off. So we need another, that's I, so put this on this pressure plate. This is actually, this turned from like a horror game into a puzzle game, really quickly. I mean, it's been like that throughout the entire game. From disarming bombs to figure out computer chips to this. Okay, so wait, what does switch do? It's probably a bad idea. Oh wait, that might have unlocked the door. I'm on a time limit, probably. Nope. Okay, so what do I imagine? Oh wait, X. Okay, that didn't work. Okay.
Though I am one, my number is infinite. Through this, I see the needs of the many outweigh the life of just one.
Okay, so it's teaching teamwork. So it's essentially the concept of like mankind is nothing but a cesspool of selfishness and like hatred, which isn't technically wrong at this point. I mean, hell, we blow ourselves up all the time. Like, we go to war with one another. Which in itself is a weird concept, especially if you were to think about it as an alien creature. It's like a whole quandary of like, why hasn't mankind ever been like contacted by aliens before? And then you have to ask yourself this: why would aliens want to be around us? So like the concept of this thing trying to teach mankind a lesson is like not difficult to believe.
Though I am one, my number is infinite.
We fucked up.
Through this, I see the needs of the many outweigh the life of just one.
Okay. That's practicality, though. Like, you have a more quandary at that point, in which case, shit happens. Okay, so, what do I do? Okay, so before I did all this shit, I actually came over here. Yeah, and we noticed that he had died. What is the point of this?
Though I am one, my number is infinite. Through this, I see the needs of the many outweigh the life of just one.
What did I do differently the first time? Okay, so the first time I got past this and I died. If I'm going to complete this, I need to start thinking like the thing. But it's essentially saying that, yeah, a part of you died, but what the fuck is going on? I can't. Maybe if you actually let me explore the fucking level instead of forcing me into this bullshit, I'd actually be able to solve this.
The needs of the many outweigh the life of just one.
Well, thank you, shithead, for giving me that information when there's only 2 people in this level, me and the dead fuck. God damn. Fuck your lessons. Okay, so what? Seriously, what the fuck did I do the first time that was so goddamn different from this one? Okay, so are you saying I should save his life? But the first time I kept moving on and I didn't have to do shit. So how was I able to get past the first one? So I assume what this does is, I actually assume that locks him into the room. And I have to take the hit. Okay. Okay, yeah, so I progressed. Wait, but what? Okay, wait, hold on. So the first time, was that just a glitch? How did I get through it the first time? Okay, well that's different. You're teaching about like a hive mind to a certain extent. Like we all feel the like pain. What was different? What? Okay, the first trial. How did I fucking get past it after I saw the guy get shit?
I believe mankind. In a being such as you, selfishness would be catastrophic. You have shown that you can be higher than your station, and for this reason, I shall reveal to you that which I revealed to Howard.
Go for it. Still, a couple of my questions have not been answered, but I will halt judgment for now.
I came here to this place many millions of years ago, before mankind was even upright. As eons came and went, mankind appeared around me and found names for me. Demon, spirit, Turngate. We existed in harmony for much time. I lying dormant within what you refer to as the infected, and they benefiting from my knowledge and protection. But mankind changed, and I fled. So much power in mankind, so many questions, and yet without the intelligence to answer them.
Oh. Okay, yeah, so that... Okay. Pause. Actual pause. Okay, so... That answers my quandary about, like... This is a symbiosis, obviously. Now, this alien species has been around for millennia before humans. Before mankind. So... Its infection, its symbiosis is actually not an infection, not like people would immediately assume, and which, again, like, I would always think to myself, it's like, is this a good or bad thing? Because a lot of people always think to themselves, it's like, well, any type of symbiosis is bad, and it's like, no, not always. There is benefit sometimes to both, and this one actually does try to do that. Now, the question I have right now is to itself, is it thinking it's doing the right thing, or is it actually doing the right thing? Is it taking people's free will and then giving them protection and an intellect, or is it just taking away their free will to do anything, giving them that, and they can't do anything with it? That's my question now. I still have questions like, how did we get infected? How does it spread? Is it through blood? Is it through, like, contact? Is it through air? I have no idea, and I don't think it's going to tell us. So I think I'm just going to have to move on from that. Alright, and Clarence died. I don't know why Clarence died. I think because he was too selfish, it seemed. Which appears to be this thing's antithesis, to a certain extent.
Mankind grows and tries to form a whole, a community. Somehow, it becomes more dangerous, more angry, and with no direction for this anger, decides itself and its world. And then I was discovered. Mankind created this place to find me and silence me. They tore open my resting place and set about destroying me, and I, with no form of defense, was forced to attack. I am not the barbarian. I am not the invader. You are.
Okay, well, hold on. Is that a general term, or is that, like, individual term?
But you, mankind, you
I think
are different.
I think it's just referring
You
to
have
us
proved
individually
this.
as mankind.
Now, I ask for your mercy. Do not allow me to be destroyed by your kin, which they would surely do. They followed the Inuit here, and you followed them. There will be more. Will you send word? Will you destroy all trace of this place, so that no mankind will ever discover me again? Will you do this for me?
Yes. Again, the whole concept of, like, also, this thing wants to be left alone. It is, like, it's saying, like, make sure mankind does not find me, which is a pretty good thing. Like, I'm just stating that now. Execute email dot compose. What? I didn't. Please tell me that wasn't the wrong choice. I actually want to help this thing. Can I live? Can I personally live, please? I am all for, like, keeping you away from everything. And it's also the quandary of, like, or not quandary, but the concept of, like, well, I suppose it's a similar thing. Like, human... What the fuck? Like, human need to explore what they don't know, and we fear the unknown. Like, it's always that concept. Like, I've already said yes to, like, making sure no one finds you. So, I don't understand the point of what, like, we're doing here. Okay, so it's making everything black? Because this thing seems to be, like, wise as fuck. It asked, and I said that I would. Yes, okay, I promised the Hive that I would contact someone I could trust, that I would have them destroy all evidence of this place, just as my father had promised himself. I, however, will not make the same mistakes my father made. You now understand the truth of the events that led me here, and the immeasurable importance of my words. Armed with this knowledge, you must have the strength to do that which I cannot. The Terngite was quite correct. We humans are a dangerous, headless herd, but intelligent individuals. The members of this facility sought to reveal and control the Terngite, and the Terngite turned to me for salvation. The Hive ran its test on me, and I jumped through its hoops, like the monkey it took me for. But I am no monkey. The Terngite was right. I am entirely unlike it. I had more in common with Clarence. I promised I would send this email to you. I promised I would ask that you keep all humans from this place. For the sake of the Terngite, and for the human race, I lied. Wait, if we are lucky, then by the time you read this, I will be dead. God damn it. If fate frowns, we all perish. The northwestern mine is located at reference north... those are coordinates. Kill them. Kill them all. God damn... dumbass. Fucking hell. Was that the only choice, or can you have multiple endings? Because I might have fucked up. I didn't want to do that. Obviously, I didn't want to do that. Okay, so Penumbra Black Plague. Is there multiple endings? Hold on, endings. Can I, like, get the fuck out of here? Okay, completion time 4 hours, 46 minutes, and 52 seconds. Save. Artifacts used, 12. Notes found. Oh, I found all the notes. I did not find all the collectibles. Okay, I'm fine with that. Okay, why is the game called Penumbra? Okay, so I'm actually going to talk about this now. That might be it. I don't know. Stay tuned if you want to actually know if there's actually more. Why is the name Penumbra? Is the name given to one of 3 parts of a shadow, particularly those cast from celestial objects like the sun or moon. A penumbra is partially given the mysterious nature of Black Plague, the penumbra would seem symbolic for the hidden truths that Philip is searching for. It represents the uncertainty in Philip's mind and indicates the dark atmosphere of the game, both virtually and thematically. Don't care about Philip. What does the ending mean? The final words of the game are relayed by Philip in an email to an unknown recipient. In it, he explains of the request made by the Turnguite to him to destroy the facility and bury the alien virus. Philip, however, reveals the location of the mine in the email and asks the unknown person to kill them all. Why he would do this raises some interesting questions. Philip and the Turnguite previously speak of humanity being dangerous as a group, yet intelligent as individuals. The Archaic as a group sought to control and use the Turnguite, whereas Howard and Philip as individuals are chosen to protect it. Howard asked his son to burn all the evidence of the first game. He did this so that the last link to anyone finding this dangerous place is erased, and so that this secret is left buried in the snow. This way the Turnguite would not be disturbed and wouldn't be angry and live in peace, and no human would be harmed too. But as Philip says in the email, human nature sealed my downfall. This means that his curiosity got the better of him and he started investigating, eventually reaching Greenland. Fucking hell, I need to turn that down. Okay. So, the reason he did this was not because he was just curious, but because this was the last thread that linked him to his father. He had never heard from him, and now he sends him a mysterious letter from beyond the grave. Obviously, he was going to investigate. Turnguite is an ancient entity that came to Earth millions of years ago. It once coexisted peacefully alongside the native Inuit. Using infected having quotes around it, host bodies to pass its ancient knowledge to mankind. However, in time, mankind began to grow and expand, and the Turnguite buried underground to separate itself from the human world. When the Archaic came, they disturbed the Turnguite's ancient slumber, attempted to exploit it, Turnguite puts itself at Philip's mercy, asking him to send a message to anyone above ground for them to destroy all information regarding the Archaic's research facility, so the Turnguite may rest in peace. This is the same request the Turnguite made of Philip's father, Howard. However, Philip thwarted it by coming to investigate instead of following his father's instructions, so Howard did what was required of him, and then he died. But as Philip said, he would not make the same mistake his father did. This means that he would not follow the Turnguite's order, and he would do the opposite. The main suspense is why. Why did Philip choose to do this? There are two theories for this, apparently. Also, this is all stated in frictionalgames.com by junior member Hallucinogen X. I feel like citing. Why? Okay, so most likely theory, according to me, is that Philip had by me, I'm quoting this person, by the way, witnessed a lot because of the Turnguite and the virus. He had watched his loved ones die. His father Howard died because of it. He was forced to burn his own friend Red, who helped him. Okay, again, I feel like he burned his only friend Red, who helped him survive, and he was led into killing Amabel too. Okay, first off, Clarence was a separate entity that the ancient creature killed itself. If you did not watch. Red asked you to kill it because he also didn't understand. We fear what we don't understand. But also, we weren't Red's friend. What? Like, am I over? Like, I feel like they're over exaggerating the relationship between the two. Am I wrong in that? Okay, so as an individual, but peaceful as a whole. Okay, so this does not mean that Philip was never possessed. But Clarence was just bringing out his most negative feelings. Philip may also be angry about how he was made to pass tests by the Turnguite like a lab rat. The Turnguite are like the reverse of humanity. Humanity is peaceful and intelligent as individuals, but dangerous as a whole. But the Turnguite is dangerous as an individual, but peaceful as a whole. Maybe Philip does not agree with the Turnguite's views, and maybe he wants revenge. The experience over the game transformed him. He himself said that he is much more like Clarence, so he wants revenge by killing the Turnguite. Another theory might be that the motive for sending the message out would be a purposely expose more humans to the virus. Howard displays great remorse and shock in his final words note, when he learns that the Turnguite was simply defending itself, and it seems reasonable to suggest Philip would have a similar reaction when he is told the truth. Perhaps the anger towards the Archaic group and humanity in general would cause Philip to justify a desire to bring humanity and the Turnguite crashing together. The kill them all could be, in fact, a misleading instruction. It's humanity he wants destroyed, not the Turnguite. I don't think this is very likely. Philip Lost had formed many bonds with various humans like Red and Amabel over the game, and so I don't think he would start hating humanity rather than hating the Turnguite, who are responsible for these deaths. If you have some other theories or ideas, please feel free to share them. Okay. Yeah, so I think it's more that the Turnguite was kind of responsible for his father's death, which makes a lot more sense. in response to the Amabel and Clarence, or not Clarence, but Amabel and Red, again, I feel like they're over exaggerating the connection between the two, or maybe it's because we didn't have much dialogue between the two. It would have probably helped if our character actually had a voice actor in this. Sadly, he didn't, at least not throughout the whole thing. I remember at the very beginning, kind of. Again, like, there are so many things I have wrong with this kind of thing, or the concept, or like themes like this, in which case, if we were infected, why were the other infected coming after us? We were not fully infected, but why were they still trying to kill us? Like, we were killed multiple times throughout this. Why? Like, in the beginning, we got knocked out. A, who knocked us out? B, who infected us? And how? Like, these are questions that haven't been answered yet. And hopefully they'll be answered in Requiem. I don't know, hopefully. But currently my issues, and I'm actually happy about this game. I may not be seeming like it right now, but I am very happy with this game. This game actually had very good suspense. Its environment was really good. I prefer this one actually over the first one in terms of story, but gameplay, I might give the first one a better thing, just for the sake that the worms and the spiders and the dogs were actually a lot more threatening in my mind than these people were. Also, these guys were not much of a threat when you can easily just outrun them or just start doing circles around them, which kind of failed. Or they kind of failed in that regard. Again, with Amabel, I feel like that was kind of weird. I always feel weird whenever it's like the main character's like perspective gets fucked with and they start viewing other people as enemies. But why do those people act the way they do? Like, had we not defended ourselves, I'm sure we would have been killed. But in story context, that would have made no goddamn sense. I have so many issues, but like it works and it doesn't. But yeah, I feel like they just over exaggerated the relationship, or that theory right there over exaggerates the relationship between Red and Amabel. Okay, so I'm not going to give this game a rating. I'll play Requiem and then I'll give this entire series a rating. But until then, for right now, and going on that tangent or that route. Given the entire series, I will actually focus more on the story than the actual gameplay or characters. Because the characters, again, are kind of bland. The story is where this game is being carried. And I actually like this story. I do. I like this story over the Amnesia stories so far. I didn't really like Dark Descent's story. It was kind of weird. Honestly, I don't know why I gave it a 9 out of 10. That should probably be down to like an 8 out of 10, mainly for gameplay, just carrying the shit out of it. I didn't like how like it was just supernaturally unexplained. This one actually explains a lot. This one explains a lot about the first game, and I love that. So I'll withhold judgment until after playing Requiem. So thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. You guys put your own thoughts down in the description below, or not description below. I always say that. Comments below, like what you guys look at this. Like, what did you guys find that was like really weird? What, like, come up with your own theories, state what you find weird. If you agree with me about like all of this seeming like it doesn't work in regards to, and it always happens in games too, like the concept of like seeing an enemy or seeing a friendly as an enemy and them killing you, and then immediately after that you respawn and killing them, and then it's, oh, it was a friendly, so like why did you die then? Like, it doesn't make any sense from a perspective of story. But hopefully you guys saw some things for yourselves. Hopefully you guys can come up with your own theories, like whatever. If you guys want to share those, put them in the comments below. And with this, thank you all for watching. I've rambled enough, and I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you did, hit the like button. And if you guys want to see more, hit the subscribe button. And I hope to see you all in Penumbra Requiem. Peace.